again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to Genesis Alpha 1. We've jumped all the way down here because we have a couple of really good plants for us to go for. A palm and a pine as well. We're going straight for the pine first of all, which is a 402 producing plant. The palm being a 3. We're going to work on that one first. I've also added an extra couple of storage units to our ship because we were starting to run out of space quite quickly. So I've added 2 more storage units in, so we've now got 160 storage as opposed to 120. Let's see, we've got some lithium here, but this is critical danger. Got some sulfur, also critical. There is our pine. That's what we're going for. Activate the beam there, but we need to be very, very wary of the fact that we could be bringing some incredibly nasty stuff on there. So we'll have to keep checking that out. We're increasing our chances of getting an infestation. And we're going to go down here.
9, launch, 8, 7, 6, 5,
and we're going to try and make sure that we definitely get that
3,
pine.
2,
If nothing else, we'll be just sort of doing a hit and run on the system to make sure that we definitely get the palm, because there are, as you spotted on the main mini-map at the beginning, some Fremen in the area, only a couple of systems away, and it wouldn't take much for them to spot us and come running for us. We're still with very, very low value clones as well, so we do kind of, I think, need to potentially run into, deliberately run into the mechanics or the Fremen so we can at least unlock human level 2. Maybe even get turret level 2 as well, which would be really nice. There you can see the other plant. I'm looking around. We don't have anything in the sky. So whatever we're going to be up against is going to be natural to the planet, by the look of it. Oh, I can't see a damn thing. Oh. I still can't see what we're up against. Oh, giant spiders by the look of it. Acid spiders as well. You can see the clouds of acid there. So that means potentially we're going to get swarmed around the back of the ship if we're not too careful. The crew are working on the iridium, which is good. That's the resource I was hoping they would go for after getting the pine.
life form detected.
Kill those bugs.
Kill those bugs.
Try and take those out before they get too close to the crew, so they don't burn from all the acid. Who knows, maybe we'll get arachnid level 2 samples. We haven't seen a single DNA sample yet though, which is a little perhaps disappointing. So we've got one crew member a little bit low on health, one that's slightly higher. A couple still at full health. Where are the spiders coming from? Here they come. Oh, we got some acid on ourselves there, I think. Yeah. Ah, so they're popping, which is perhaps not the best. Are we fully loaded, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Actually grabbed some aluminium as well as some iridium there by the look of it.
Launch, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Alright, back to the ship we go. Katie is currently on the bridge. I assigned her to the bridge because we only had 1 member of crew on there, so that will speed up our scanning. Now that we've got 2 on the bridge. And also, it just adds a little bit more protection if we do get
Resources collected.
invaded or boarded by something, then we've got that little bit of extra protection at the front of the ship. Everything around here is good. Let's see if we pulled up anything really nasty up here.
This is not why we came.
Oh, what are they? Oh, Infernos. We picked up an Inferno level 2 sample. So we are starting to get some better DNA samples. What else do we have in the system now that we've run the scanner a bit better? We've got some lithium there that we knew about. We still... Oh, we've got a site. Excellent. And some more iridium as well.
Resource being incomplete.
That's where we were. That's where we're going next. We're going to hopefully get something really good from that site. Oh, a new weapon sample as well. A laser pistol 2. The turret that we had here has run out, so we definitely want to drop that back down again.
Weapons activated.
Are we cleared? Yes, we are. Let's go find the site.
Harvester destination set.
9, 8, 7.
Abort. I want to get the iridium.
Harvester
There we go. We'll launch.
destination set.
There's another site as well on the other planet that we haven't been to yet. So, a couple of potential locations that could be very, very good for us. You would imagine that the better upgrades are going to be in the more dangerous areas of space. Now, it doesn't always seem to work out that way, but who knows? Maybe we could be looking at a really powerful weapon, a really high-level module for our ship. Although, we already have a Clone Lab 3 and a Workshop 3, so the really important high-level ones we've already got. Oh, it's a difficult planet to see as well. That's not good. And it's angled as well with the terrains. You can't see what's over the hill. This is going to be, yeah, quite a dangerous place for us to be lurking around with such tall vegetation. We can't see what's going to be on us until they're literally on us. Where is the site? That's our harvester. Ah, there we go. Satellite.
Accessing archives.
Oh, look at the slope here.
20% lifeform detected.
Something's coming. I don't know what it is.
40%. 60%.
Oh, it's spiders, I think.
80%.
Yep.
Lifeform detected. All phases complete.
Right, what have we got?
New
Tom's Voyage.
transmission intercepted.
Okay. I don't think we've actually collected any of Tom's Voyage on this run through yet, so it could be interesting. Harvester's fully loaded.
10.
I'm just going to get out of here.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think we got some flashback, some splashback there from the flamer hitting the barrier. Set ourselves on fire yet again. So it's actually quite a dangerous weapon to use, which again means it could be very dangerous in the tunnels. You know, potential to set ourselves on fire down there.
Lifeform detected.
Barriers down. Luckily we have one on hand. Out the way. There we go. Barrier back up in place.
Resource
Still okay around here. Look at the size of that mantis there. That's a biggie. Oh, we've got a few samples, look.
security is lacking.
Another couple of Inferno
New
samples.
materials have been refined.
How are we doing health-wise in here? Bad Wolf up to 85. Mrs. Bad Wolf still okay at 100. Our health is a little low as well. How much is left here? Still got 6 sulfur to go. There is the palm. Oh, there's a palm there as well. Oh, brilliant. So we definitely want the palm, and there's 2 sites to check out. Now this is going to be very interesting. We definitely want to be healed up before we go down there.
Resources collected.
Only one thing for the crew to worry
Harvester
about,
destination set.
and then they'll just hide on board the harvester behind their shield.
5,
We have 2 separate sites to go after.
2,
Now, can we make sure we survive both of them? Let's make sure we've got a nice bit of extra ammo before we go out there. We didn't get enough time to get the bullets as well.
access granted.
There we go. Oh, we're out bullets. We're going to have to craft some more of those. Alright, let's go find those sites. Oh, we've got a crashed harvester straight away, so please be a harvester upgrade. And it's a site, a planet that we can actually see quite clearly with a torch. It's almost a rarity now these days, isn't it?
40%.
Come on, harvester upgrade. Come on, harvester upgrade.
60%.
Wouldn't it be ironic if this is the one where, with only a single sample on the planet of any resource at all, just one sample, this is the one that gives us the 10 upgrades? It's not. It's a suit upgrade. Oh, that's a good one though. Look at that. 15% health upgrade. Actually, that's not a bad one at all. I quite like that one. Especially considering, as I said, we're still... Oh, God.
Life form detected.
The crew's already under attack. We've lost a crew member. Oh, gee, look at the size of them. No wonder Dory got killed. Look at the size of the
Life form detected.
hollow mantis that we're after there. Energy barrier 3. Oh God. I think the ship barrier's just gone down. Nope, it was just me poking out too far. My God, look at this. This is insane. They still haven't got the plant yet. Okay, well, I'm amazed at that. I can't believe they haven't got that yet. They've been running as soon as we've been getting the... they've been coming under fire. That's the harvester that we've already tagged. We've still got to find that second site. Right, they've got the palm. So now they can just stay and hide. There's another crashed harvester over here, look.
Accessing
2 crashed harvesters on the same planet. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Surely one of these
20%.
is going to give us a harvester upgrade. Surely the second one will. Please.
40%.
Got some more gas ammo.
60%.
See some hollows around the front of the ship. I think they're heading my way.
80%.
Yep, they're getting bigger.
All phases complete.
It's not a harvester upgrade. It's a resource location. God, spiders are coming as well. Meta location for some plants by the look of it. Ah! Thought they were dead. They're not. They're very much alive. But, oh God, they're coming from behind us as well. Spiders. Look at that. We're almost at level 3 on the energy barrier. This is awesome.
Life form detected.
We're going to stick around for a minute. Oh God, look, that's my ammo. I thought it was my... No, it's my health. You see that extra 15% of health now up to 115 as opposed to 100. We're going to wait for another round of those hollow mantis. There we go, because they are the ones that are dropping the weapon sample. And there we go. There it is. Energy barrier level 3. So we've done a really good job of coming down here.
8,
We've picked up a new high-ranking plant.
5, 4, 3,
We've picked up a new energy barrier.
1, 0. Life form detected.
And we've also got our health up by 15%. That's quite a nice big jump there. So definitely worth coming down here.
Life form detected.
New materials have been refined.
More of them are coming on board. And they've been killed off pretty quickly. Excellent stuff. We still need to find a good Robotnik. Oh, look at this as well. Acid rifle level 2. Third sample. Getting some Zelenis on here as well. And some Infernos. We're getting all sorts of stuff here, aren't we?
Resource acquired.
So we've gone from getting just very little at all to all of a sudden it's just drop city at the moment, isn't it? Right, let's go research that new energy barrier. Assuming we've got the resources for it, we should have. There we go, we needed niter. This is a good reason why we had, you know, or a good, you know,
New materials
not reason,
have
but
been
a good
refined.
example of how getting some resource that you might not really need very often can suddenly pay off. What was it we needed? We needed more
Weapon
heavy bullets,
added.
so we need to craft some.
Resources collected.
Why don't it let me construct? Are we full?
Access granted.
Maybe it's regular bullets.
New materials have been
I
refined.
can't craft anything, look.
Resource acquired.
Are we bugged out?
Processing. Processing. Processing.
Well, at least I can craft those. I just can't craft any more ammo for some reason. It's a bit odd. I've only got 16 rounds left in this thing as well, and no way to top it up.
Processing.
There we go. For whatever reason, it just wouldn't let me craft the ammo, but now we can. So, how is the tractor beam getting on? Another Zeleny clone. Nothing underneath. How much more stuff do they have to beam up from this site? Oh, that's the last of the sulfur. We also have more lithium there. Yes, we'll probably go with that. What about the planets? Some iridium
Resource
there.
beaming complete.
Copper. More iridium, copper and
Resource
aluminium.
acquired.
Very nice.
New materials have been
All right.
refined.
Let's get these guys started on that sample there. Let's see, I was checking my supplies. Plenty of copper, a little bit of aluminium, a little bit of gold, a little bit of platinum. We can start using the copper, I think, to start reinforcing parts of our ship as well. That might be a good idea. So I will send the crew out. Let me just top my ammo up before we send them out. Now that I can actually get some ammo. I'll send the crew
Harvester destination
abort
set.
to make sure I get the iridium.
Harvester resources collected.
8, 7, 6. Life form detected.
Ooh. Okay, whatever
New materials
that was.
have been refined.
It's done a little bit of damage. Both to the ship and to our health. Let's check the nodes down here. They seem to be okay. Don't have a turret down this corridor. I'd like to get a turret down there. Let's go and grab a couple. Get a couple of barriers as well.
Resource acquired. New materials have been refined.
There we go, look at that, with 1200 power barriers. That's awesome. So the clone lab, we don't have a turret down here either. Oh, we've got one there. I'm trying to make sure that these barriers actually have turrets behind them as well. They have for the most part. But down here... yeah, we've got a turret there. Let's put a barrier, or a turret here.
Resources collected.
And then a barrier behind it.
New materials have been refined.
It might be better if I just put this... Come on. There we go. That's better. Right.
Resource beaming complete. Resource acquired.
One dead spider. Nibbling away. We have a dead crewman to bring back. I can't remember who it was who died. Was it Dory who died? I think it was Dory, wasn't it? Crew. Yeah, Dory. So we need to bring Dory back. I believe Dory is a female crew member. Yep. And has died once already, so this is going to be version 3 of Dory.
Cloning initiated.
There we go. And then what we're going to do is... I thought we had one of those green aliens in here again for a second. Then it's just bubbles in the clone tank.
New materials have been refined.
We'll go and start working on the greenhouse.
Resource acquired.
So, Novikov. Renamed as Dory version 3. There we go. So Dory needs to go back down to the hangar bay.
Job assigned.
There we go. And I don't want to send the crew out just yet because I don't want to have too many things popping off at once. I don't want to have to deal with stuff from in the refinery. And oh god, there's another one of these creatures again. Look.
We lost a crew member.
Bad Wolf is dead. I think I might just set him on fire. So Bad Wolf's gonna get brought back. Reboot. Yeah, I think I just accidentally burnt Bad Wolf alive there. Sorry, Bad Wolf. We'll replace you.
Cloning initiated.
At least this way, he's coming back with an ability. He's coming back with Harm Touch. Whether the crew members actually use their abilities or not, I have no idea. But you never know. So maybe Bad Wolf dying and coming back with an ability, and quite a powerful ability as well, is actually a good thing. I'm trying to put a positive spin on just roasting roasting one of my crew like a marshmallow. It was all done with a plan, honest. There we go. So Bad Wolf is back as version 2. Let's get him reassigned in here.
Job assigned. New materials
We need to head over to the greenhouse, and I want to get 2 members of crew in here. I'm trying to remember which greenhouse I need to go to. Which is the one with all the plants in? I think it's this one. Nope, it's the other one. I make this mistake every time. So, I've got 2 ferns. I'm going to be replacing one of those with a pine. I need to make sure I've got some crew in here. So where's my bridge crew? Taurus.
Job assigned.
Assign Taurus, and I also want to
Crew
assign
lost. Job
Katie.
assigned.
Bad Wolf is dead again
New
already. What the
materials have been
hell?
refined.
I've literally just put him back in there. God, it's another one of these creatures. Look, goes straight. I'm going to kill off his wife here. Stay with me. Stay with me. Oh! 1 health. Wow. Alright, let's shut this beam down. Because we're pulling up stuff that we just can't cope with at the moment. Wow. 1 health. Back up to 6. I need to bring Bad Wolf back again. I've literally only just
New
brought him
cloning
back.
Initiated.
Alright, that is, I think, possibly a record for the fastest death of a crew member that wasn't, you know, because of me. That is insane how fast that happened. So it looks as though having that ability did absolutely squat for him. Sorry, Bad Wolf. We really do need to be careful, I think, going forward. Might need to throw some more turrets down in there as well.
New materials have
But the
been
turrets, I don't
refined.
think, actually target that entity. There we go. That was ridiculously quick to get Bad Wolf up to version 3. There we go. Just update the crew list on my spreadsheet there. So, back to what we were about to do over here. Now, the reason why I wanted... Go to the right one this time. The reason why I wanted to have 2 crew members in here is to get this thing producing atmosphere as quickly as possible. Now, obviously, we're going to have to
New
kill 2
materials
atmosphere,
have been
which might kill
refined.
a crew... I probably should have waited to bring Bad Wolf back, actually. Never mind. We want to get rid of one of these plants and replace it with our pine here. It's going to take a long time for that to come back. I want the planter. There we go. This is going to kill Bad Wolf's missus. This is going to kill Maz, because her health isn't low enough, or isn't high enough to survive this, but that might help us out, so
New
we
materials
can bring
have
it
been
back.
refined.
There's no problem with that at all. Let's destroy a fern
Plant deceased.
Life systems failure.
and get the pine up here as quickly as possible.
Danger. Life systems failure.
I'm going to be good because I've got 115 health, so I'm definitely going to survive. But you know, everyone else
Danger.
outside of Maz is a bit of a risk. We just need that fern to get up here ASAP, get it planted, and then we've got 2 crew members in here
Danger.
wobbling around all over the place like they're drunk to cultivate that plant and get it to produce the second O2 as quickly as possible. That's why I wanted 2 crew members in here to speed up the process of that output to from 1 all the way through to 4 O2, but specifically from 1 to 2 O2. Where is the plant?
Danger. Life systems
Here it comes. Oh, this is a long way off.
Danger. Life systems failure.
And we've already killed Maz.
Life systems operational.
New
There we go.
materials
So,
have been refined.
with 1 crew less, that means we only needed to have a minimum of 1 O2 being produced from the plant, which is good. So now we can leave these guys to heal back up across the ship. As you can see, they're all starting to get that little bit of extra health. The tree will now be cultivated all the way through to level 4. So moving on to level 2 at the moment, look, where I've produced a 4 atmosphere. And when that's done, then we can look at replacing the other palm, the other fern, sorry, with a palm tree, which will get us 3 atmosphere. And if we do that before we bring in new crew members, then we shouldn't lose anybody else. Shouldn't do. So let's go get Maz back. Maz.
Cloning initiated.
So this will be version 2 for Maz. There's Bubbles.
New clone arrived.
And there's the second O2. So we're back to the atmosphere that we had before, plus an extra 1, I think, on top of that, possibly. She is the healthiest person on the ship at the moment. Even healthier than I am. There we go. So Maz is back on board. So we need to get Bad Wolf and Maz
Job assigned.
back in here, back where they're assigned. I need to get my health back up. Where's the health units there? There we go. Something popped up on board the ship. That's got to be down in the refinery. Yep, there's the remains of it. This is really working out, this workaround here. Look, that barrier's taken some damage. It's down to 95. That was still at 130. But this turret here, right behind the door, is certainly helping. And I have got another turret down here somewhere, I think. Didn't I?
New materials have been
I
refined.
thought I had a turret down here. I must have moved it up here, and that turret's gone, actually. So we do need to stick a new turret in here. There we go. That might be why that barrier's gone all the way down to 95, actually, because that turret ran out of ammo and exploded. So let's just see. Something came out. Look how quick. Look how quick the response is with this new setup. That's awesome. That's exactly what we wanted. Right. Maz and Bad Wolf both at full health. Let's continue, I suppose. Pulling up that last of that lithium.
New materials have been refined.
Atmosphere now of 17. So now we can rip out the fern that we have, and it won't impact any of our crew members at all. See the rest of our crew still healing.
Resource beaming complete. Resource acquired.
Is that an Inferno sneaking down here? I've never seen... Oh, of course, because these guys crawl.
New materials have been
I never even
refined.
thought of that. The Infernos like to crawl around, so it makes sense for them to spawn down here. Which means, theoretically, Infernos could go crawling through the tunnels. I never even considered that possibility. Speaking of, actually, we haven't been in the tunnels since we've been back. Let's see, have we brought an infestation on board? Bet you the answer's no.
Resources collected.
Oh god, another one of these creatures again. Maz is dead again. I might possibly have contributed to that, I don't know. The turret just... yeah, the turrets just don't seem to deal with those entities. I think we may possibly have to start putting up barriers to contain our beam up. Haven't wanted to do that for, you know, because it just burns through barriers really quickly, but No one's surviving at all at the moment in
Cloning
here, so we
initiated.
kind of need to do something.
Cloning done.
I think that's the last of the lithium, isn't it? Yeah, so we're actually done beaming up the lithium. I need to think about whether or not how we're going to secure this area a bit better. We might need to surround the output point with, or the beam up point with barriers. There we go. MAS version 3. Reassign
Job
in
assigned.
here. Before I think about how I'm going to deal with that, I'm going to go back to deal with the other plant. We'll rip that out and replace it. So let's go to the planter. Let's take out the last fern.
Plant deceased.
And we can destroy that, and we've got no insufficient atmosphere anymore, which is good. So now let's add in one of our palm trees.
Processing.
There we go. So this will give us an atmosphere of 18, which I think is what we needed for the other O2 planet, wasn't it? Was 18. We can leave the crew in there to do their job. Yeah, 18 down there. And you can see we've got a site. Some debris. We're getting noticed again by both mechanics and Freeman. I am really toying with the idea of jumping over here and just engaging with the Freeman though. See if we can get some drops from them. I would like to, as I say, try and get our defences a little bit more fine-tuned before we do that. And I do think we are going to have to do something in here. Let's go load up on some supplies.
Access granted.
There we go, 5 of each.
Processing. Processing.
Wrong way. There we go. So, how could we partition off this area effectively? Because these barriers are going to stretch a long way. Very long way. How about if I can do it like this? Push that forward a bit more. There we go. So we've got one area safe-ish like that, and then if we do the same over here, and this we have done before, sort of getting a barrier up against the edge of the unit there and leading to the doorway, we can at least try and provide a sheltered area.
Alarm.
Oh, there we go. The Freeman have found us. Now we're wanting to engage with the Freeman. I don't really want to engage with the Freeman with a flamer in my hand, so let's switch that out for the acid thrower. That's a risk.
Access granted.
Yeah, because we took the machine gun out of the... sorry, the minigun out, didn't we? Let's try and set up... a couple more checkpoints. They like to go for the greenhouses, I've noticed. I've just realised we defended the empty greenhouse.
Access granted. Force field failure imminent.
Ah, they're trying to beam on, you heard there. Failure imminent.
Security breach. Weapons activated. Weapons deactivated. Weapons activated.
Alright, so they're at the turbo lift. The question is which turbo lift?
Security breach.
Impact on storage, right in front of us. Power shotgun, nice. This is a weapon I've kind of missed. Impact on corridor, which corridor? And wherever they were, they're dead. There, that's where they came in, immediately got gunned down.
Force field failure and security breach. Weapons activated. Weapons deactivated. Alarm. Security breach.
They're in corridors. Question is, which corridor? Whereabouts?
Force field failure and security breach.
There. Excellent stuff. See, we should really, I suppose, be fleeing, but I'm wanting this confrontation. Because I want the ability to upgrade.
Security breach.
God, there's more of them in there.
Security breach. Force field failure and security breach. Security breach.
Wow. They are beaming into the quarters, aren't they?
Form detected.
Almost out of ammo. That's not good. I need to get somewhere a little bit safer.
New weapon research unlocked.
Alright, we've got a new weapon. The power shotgun level 1. We should start getting level 2 pretty soon as well. That's a tractor beam. Which way do I go? This way. Get back to the bridge. They tried to get in the bridge, look. Turret took care of them over here.
Access granted.
Let's get some more ammo. I'm not comfortable with the acid thrower, so we're going to go with the energy rifle. There we go. We seem to be free, actually. Have they...
Full strength.
I think we outlasted them. Yeah, look, their ship is nowhere in sight anymore. I think we have outlasted them. This is a feature of the version 1.02 update, where if you fight them off long enough, they do kind of retreat, and it looks as though that is the case. They have retreated and left us alone. So, look at that. We survived, and I don't think we lost a crew member in the process. I didn't see a crew member death pop up. we've gained some DNA. Not quite sure what DNA we're picking up at the moment. Show me. But we picked up DNA and that. We picked up a power shotgun. I don't think we've got any damaged nodules either. There's my guy there. Look, we're picking up DNA. Oh, yeah, look. Clone sample human level 2. We're now up to 8. So we are getting closer and closer to actually getting that upgrade for our human clones. Which is really good. That's kind of what that was the main reason why I invited the conflict and I didn't, flee. I wanted to try and get those upgrades. And we're now in a really strong position. Just need a couple more. Our ship is pretty well defended, so if they do try it, we should be able to fight them off pretty quickly and easily, as you saw, like last time. I'm actually really confident about being able to deal with these attacks now. And we've still got plenty of lithium and plenty of plenty of sulfur, so we can afford to put in an extra couple of barriers and turrets and stuff. Let's complete that one there, close that off completely. Reposition where that turret is. There we go. If they're coming in through the quarters, I was trying to stop them from getting into the quarters, but if they're beaming directly into the quarters, which does look like it might possibly be the case, or they're beaming right outside them and running straight in, these barriers and turrets should help slow that or prevent it completely. So I need some more barriers, and let me see. I kind of need to. I wish there was an easy way. This is where I suppose the awareness ability would come in handy. I'm trying to see if there's an easy way to see if I've got any damaged nodules. There's nothing gone into shutdown for maintenance yet. They did beam into the turbo lift, didn't they? I suppose we should check the upper level. Make sure they didn't take out the reactors or nodules up there. Because we've got no defences up here. Yeah, there we go. Had a feeling that that might be the case. And the other reactor. No, the other reactor's fine. Okay, so... Oh, the greenhouse. I forgot we've got a greenhouse up here. We are going to need to, at some point, make sure we've got defences up here. Yeah, they completely crippled that greenhouse, but there's nothing in it, so... It wouldn't have been the end of the world if that had disappeared. Right, so, I need to think what we need to do. We need to get 3 more crew members in, which we'll do next time out. We need to continue reinforcing certain parts of the ship with defences, and we'll start to reinforce some of the modules, I think, as well, using copper. And we'll look at getting that done next time out as well. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with some more Genesis Alpha 1 very soon.